Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at ktalnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses, and this is your Thursday morning forecast update. We have some great weather again today. It is going to be slightly cooler after a few days in the 70s. We'll be dipping back into the 60s today, just a weak cold front that's moving through this morning. There is a little bit of rain out there, which is going to dry up very quickly for us, and this front going to give us the great weather that we're expecting over the weekend. And I don't make the rules here, but unfortunately all good things come to an end, and we do have a high-end threat for severe weather coming in likely next Tuesday. There's still some uncertainty with that, but the severe weather potential is going to be very high for us early next week, so I'll get to that in just a moment. But a great looking end to this week and weekend as well, so things going to stay very quiet and comfortable for the next 4 days or so. Your temperatures 50s this morning, will only warm about 10 to 15 degrees today. The clouds will be stubborn, so it's going to be one of those days we'll likely see mostly cloudy conditions linger across much of the region here, but we'll see a little sun poke through here and there. But temperatures in the 60s will still feel pretty nice for us today. You can see just a little bit of rain swinging through the I-20 corridor. Radar loop is over the last hour, so you can see how quickly this is kind of fizzling out. Probably will make it over here to the Louisiana state line. I think it's doubtful we'll see any of the rain reach Shreveport at this point here, but won't rule it out right around sunrise this morning. But again, very low chance of any rain after sunrise this morning. Temperatures here have cooled into the 40s behind the front. Most of you will wake up and see these temperatures in the 50s today. Not a lot of fog, just a bit of fog down in Manny and Natchitoches, but the front will likely push that out pretty quickly here this morning. And a look at your Robbinshood Futurecast, it does show those mostly cloudy, even overcast conditions for some areas today, but I do think the clouds will thin out enough to let through a little sun this afternoon. But you'll notice the back edge of the cloud cover right here on I-20, so I have the high in Shreveport at 68 today. I think it is possible we could come in a little lower than that. Areas that see sunshine like Texarkana could very well wind up in the low 70s today, but either way, it should be a very comfortable day for us in the mid to upper 60s. Not quite as warm as what we saw earlier in the week, but still looking at some pleasant weather here. We'll be back in the 70s on Friday. Gorgeous weather Friday. Can't beat the parade weekend here. Saturday will be in the mid 70s. I would expect a few more clouds around on Sunday, and we'll likely be in the low 70s to wrap up the weekend. And not great here. This is a look at the Storm Prediction Center. This is their day 6 outlook, so we're quite a ways away again from this potential severe weather here, but they already have us in that enhanced risk, so confidence is very high that we could see a significant severe weather threat, maybe beginning Tuesday afternoon and continuing into Tuesday night here for much of the Arctic. But again, given how far away we are, again, the timing is going to be uncertain until we get closer to the weekend here. But this is the kind of setup where we could see, again, tornadoes, hail, and wind. So it's an all-hazard setup for us, and we're back in the rainfall as well. We've been dry for most of this week, but we could see a lot of areas, I think, pick up over an inch of rain in that pattern. But let me go ahead and show you here your Robbinshood Futurecast. Will kind of pick things up going into next week. Monday, a little bit of rain here, but again, Tuesday is the day that we could see that line of significant severe weather move through the Arctic here. So just kind of stay posted, stay up to date with the weather forecast while you're enjoying what will be a great weekend here. We'll probably have to get ready for those storms pretty quickly early next week. And rainfall amounts, again, a lot of areas will be back over an inch of rain. Less concerned about flooding than I am with the potential to see some wind and tornadoes again next Tuesday. So Tuesday the temperatures will be in the 70s. That cold front sweeps through, will drop us into the 60s next Wednesday. But again, Tuesday, the day to watch for potential severe weather next week.